Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Yulfrianti Nurul Aini, class A1 in the 6th semester with the major of English department at Islamic University of Islam Nusantara. So, in this video, I would like to answer the question from my lecture as my final exam. Let's get started. Number 1. With learning a second language, children will be easy to learn something. When they learn a second language, they will also learn something they don't know, and it can make it easier for children to learn something. Children will be more imaginative and creative. And besides that, students who have strong first language skill are able to acquire the second language more easily due to language transfer. Number 2. The interaction approach to second language acquisition posits that learners can benefit from taking part in interaction because of a variety of developmentally helpful opportunities, conditions, and processes which interaction can expose them to. And these include input, negotiation, output, feedback, and attention. So, the cognitive interactionist approach views language learning as an individual cognitive effort. And the possibility of learning occurrence is dependent on learner's cognitive capacity as a result of input, interaction, notching, and output. And these are the main theoretical constituents of the cognitive approach. Number 3. Language is thought of as one of the human cognitive abilities along with perception, attention, memory, motor skill, and visual and spatial processing. Rather than being subordinate to them, emphasis is laid on cognitive semantics that studies the contextual conceptual nature of meaning. So, the cognitive language acquisition theory uses the idea that children are born with very little cognitive abilities, meaning that they are not able to recognize and processing very much information. At birth, infants are limited to a very small scope of mental processes that must be developed over time. Number 4. The cognitive interactionist approach is just one of many approaches to SLA which can inform the design and selection of teaching materials. And other approaches to SLA such as information processing, complexity theory, sociocultural theory, and new research into corpus linguistics also offer a multitude of research findings which could be beneficial to learners if applied to material development. Number 5. By explicit instruction, we mean teaching where the instructor clearly outlines what the learning goals are for the student, and over clear, unambiguous explanation of the skills and information structure they are presenting. Number 6. By implicit instruction, we refer to teaching where the instructor does not outline such goals or make such explanation overtly, but rather simply present the information of problem to the student and allow the student to make their own conclusion and create their own conceptual structure and assimilate the information in the way that makes the most sense to them. Number 7. Second language acquisition or sequential language acquisition is learning a second language after first language is already established. Many times, this happens when children who speaks a language other than English goes to school for the first time. Until ELT publishers fully begin to incorporate SLA research findings into the design of their materials, teachers should be encouraged to inform themselves of findings and to apply theory to practice whenever possible. The number of people in the world learning English is increasing rapidly. If teachers are better informed of SLA research findings, they will have a greater chance of providing their students with all ingredients necessary for optimal L2 learning. So, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video and see you until the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye!